In case you didn't already know, VonHelton hates Muslims.
Muslims could take over America tomorrow and they wouldn't give two fucks. Those that fail to learn from history are doomed to what? You traitorous son of a bitches that are sucking up to Islam, think about what you're doing, because the first person they kill is you. The Attorney General, who we now know as a Muslim, Why is Obama an alleged Christian filling his entire inner circle in his cabinet with Muslims? Why is that? I mean, he's supposed to be a Christian, ain't he? Isn't that what he said? Oh, I'm a Christian. Huh? Speaking of Muslims, Gamal Abdel Hafiz. Now get this. He was in the FBI. He refused to conduct secret recordings of Muslim suspects. Evil white folk, you can be wiretapped, but not one Muslim. The FBI guy was a Muslim. Another Muslim hired by Obama. Omar Sadiq Mateen. Turns out he was a person that was going to vote for Hillary, and that allegedly respected Barack Obama quite a bit. But why would a radical Muslim respect Obama? Could it be because he's a fucking Muslim? But wait a minute, that's not the only Muslim. Obama's Homeland Security Advisor, a 25-year-old Syrian immigrant, and she is a sitting member of the Homeland Security Advisory Council Subcommittee on Countering Violent Extremism. Oh, Syrian Muslim. You know, those Muslims that were over there with their fist in the air screaming death to America? Yeah, she's on our subcommittee for countering violent extremism. She was over in Syria with her fist in the air screaming death to America before she came here. Do you think this is a possible coup attempt? Our government is Muslim. I mean, even if you do believe this cockamamie bullshit that Muslims are moderate, and now we've got a Syrian terrorist on Homeland Security. All these Muslims that he's peppering our government with. What's up with that, people? It ain't coincidence. That's for goddamn sure.
So here we are again. We have VonHelton, who's accused me on several occasions. He's accused me on several occasions of slander and of character assassination because I claim to be his son, and I've ruined his life as a result. What do you think calling people terrorists and saying that specifically saying that you know that they have their fist in the air saying death to America, what do you think that is? Good Americans. People who are good Americans, who you just want to use as tools for your little hangout. There's not even anyone in your hangout when you're saying this. You're delusional. Let's look at who this woman really is, this 25-year-old Syrian immigrant that you're accusing of being a terrorist. Let's recap what you actually said.
Layla Alawa, a 25-year-old Syrian immigrant, and she commented 2 years ago that 9/11 changed the world for good. And she is a sitting member of the Homeland Security Advisory Council Subcommittee on Countering Violent Extremism. Oh, a Syrian Muslim. You know, those Muslims that were over there with their fist in the air screaming death to America? Yeah, she's on our subcommittee for countering violent extremism. She is on the subcommittee for countering violent extremism, but yet she was over in Syria with her fist in the air screaming death to America before she come here.
Okay, so you said that, I just played it. You said that Layla Alawa is a Syrian immigrant. That's what you said, right? Here, let's just replay that one more time.
Layla Alawa, a 25-year-old Syrian immigrant,
She lived in Japan for the first 6 years of her life before coming to America, where she recently became a citizen. She's never stepped foot in Syria. She's never been to Syria. She's not from Syria. She's not a Syrian immigrant. She's an immigrant of Syrian and Danish descent. Now that we got that out of the way. Then you said that, you literally said, now I'm going to replay this one more time, but here's VonHelton saying that she was just in Syria with her fist up in the air saying death to America.
Extremism, but yet she was over in Syria with her fist in the air screaming death to America before she come here.
But she's never been to Syria. She's not from Syria. And she wasn't just anywhere. She moved here when she was 6 years old. 6 years old. So you know what, VonHelton, if you want to sit here and you want to talk trash about a 25-year-old immigrant who's never even been to Syria, who's only of Syrian descent, who lived in Japan for 6 years before she came to America, became an American citizen, has shown nothing but love for this country, love for America. In your cowardice, you want to sit there and call this woman a terrorist and say that she was in Syria with her fists up in the air saying death to America? I'm sorry, VonHelton. You're the coward. You're the traitor. This sort of unresearched, ad hominem, Islamophobic attacks on innocent Americans is traitorous. Traitorous to the Constitution. Traitorous to what this country is all about. And more than anything, you betray what it really means to be a good American. I challenge you to a one-on-one debate anytime, anywhere on this woman. I will defend her to the last breath. I know you won't meet me to debate this because you know that it's a lie. You know you lied about her. You read a Daily Caller story that's completely false. You didn't do the research. You called her a Syrian immigrant. She's never been to Syria in her whole life. She's not from Syria. She didn't immigrate here from Syria. Pathetic. You're pathetic. No fancy editing, no fancy anything, no music, nothing. I'm going to end it just like that. You, my friend, are a pathetic, small person. You should be ashamed of yourself.